So isn't it interesting that the other day I mentioned, well, a while back I mentioned this dream that I had about like a big propane tank, big one. It was either stationary or it was on the back of one of the semi trucks, but it was stationary wherever it was at. And it blew it like someone was fiddling with it, like it looked like a terrorist attack was going to happen. They were doing something to it so that it would explode and catch fire. And it was next to a building. It was close to a building. It might have been an apartment building. It could have been an office building. I didn't know. I told you about this dream I had. Then the other day, there's a propane truck with a bunch of canisters on the middle of some highway or something. I think it was in New York. And the video shows them exploding and flying everywhere next to all these apartment buildings. And I mentioned, sometimes spirit will show you something, but you don't take it so super literally. Like, oh, it has to be the 3,000 gallon tank. It has to be on the back of it. Like, they're just showing me, like I said, I think some terrorist attacks are getting ready to happen. So we got that the other day, and it was in fact a propane tank. But it did not look like it was an intentional event. However, today, Nashville, Tennessee, massive downtown Nashville explosion, an intentional act, police say. And it looks pretty serious. I can't make that any bigger. Let's look at the screen though. From Tennessean.com. This is kind of ground zero. I mean, cars next to it, busted windshields, stuff on fire, multiple cars on fire. Pretty serious explosion. Wherever this took place, right down there. So, just here's some pictures. And anyways, this one was intentional, they're saying. Nashville authorities believe an explosion that occurred in downtown Nashville early Christmas morning was an intentional act and sparked by a vehicle. Police responded to reports of a suspicious vehicle parked outside an AT&T building just before 6 a.m. Upon arrival, police said an officer had reason to alert the department's hazardous devices unit, which was en route when a significant explosion had happened. 3 people were hospitalized with injuries. Police and firefighters responded to an area near 2nd Avenue and Commerce Street. The fire department confirmed a bomb squad was on the scene with an active investigation by Metro Police and federal agencies. The sound of the explosion could be heard miles away, as people reported windows shaking from south and east Nashville. Mayor John Cooper said he toured the damage, describing broken glass and water mains with insulation blown up into the trees. He estimated about 20 buildings had been impacted. Looks like a bomb went off, he said. Downtown area will be sealed off for further investigation and to make sure everything is completely safe, according to Mr. Cooper. So, again, I specifically said I think some terrorist attacks are getting ready to happen. I know Woo Woo Dude had already told me. He may have told me this after I got that dream, by the way, because I don't know who's got what first, but it's irrelevant anyways. Only reason I'm saying that is because you could say, oh, well, Woo Woo Dude said it first, Joe. No, you're saying it. No. Woo Woo Dude did say, regarding what's about to happen with Trump, taking down the deep state, the election fraud, they're getting the sleeper cells, according to what he saw in a vision, Spirit showed him, activate. He said, I saw the jail cell with different nationalities, people in there. They did not look friendly. From the Middle East, some Asians like China, and some like MS-13 type people, gang members. Okay, one by one, awaken, awaken, awaken. So he goes, oh my gosh, they're showing me sleeper cells awakening. Uh-oh. So I had that dream, and I specifically saw somebody fiddling with that tank, and then it exploding. Although, did it actually explode in my vision or my dream? I don't even remember now if I actually what part I saw first or whatever. But I did see. I know they were fiddling with it, and I said, "Oh, this is a terrorist attack." And then that thing explodes. There's nearby buildings. This could harm some people. That was my download. I did a video. So the other day, a propane tank explodes on the highway. almost as if it was a precursor, Spirit telling me, get ready, Joe and people. That was your precursor event. We mixed it in with the dream to give you a little wink, wink. The real event's coming here in the next, few days. Boom, here it is. I mean, maybe. I say maybe because, again, I don't know. I'm trying to interpret some of this stuff. And whilst it sounds a little scary to see this kind of stuff, I'm still going to tell you, it's as exciting for me to have dreams and communication with something you can't see or taste or touch or audibly sit here and have a conversation with it talking back to you, and you can just sit here and listen to it. Oh, yeah. No, you have to listen up here. That's where you listen. And in dream time for old Snip, like I said yesterday, Spirit, please show me a sign for XRP. Where's the next significant number it's going to go to? I'm going to talk about that next because I got a few more things to say on that one. I know I said something yesterday, or was it even this morning also? Whatever. I'm going to do another video.